So we are back live now, and it is out to lift. Anya Lizhnevska. Beg your pardon, it's the Norwegian Anya Jordalen. Afraid we didn't get a graphic there. I heard Anya and went for the other Anya. It's, as you can see from the blonde hair and the Norwegian suit, it's definitely Anya Jordalen, who came out for with 80 kilograms as her opener. Just gone over the back.
Yeah, not much wrong there. I think she'll come back for that on the second attempt. Very solid overhead, just swung it a little bit, went out the back door.
So Agnes Chike now coming out also an attempt at 80 kilograms for her first lift. 3 lifts allowed in each of the disciplines, snatch and clean and jerk.
Well, that's a dodgy first attempt. She's going to have to wait and see if she's successful with that one. I saw some movement in the elbows. She's got to get 3 white lights. You can see there, 2 white lights, 1 red. A majority decision, that means the lift has been passed. Good lift. She needs to be careful, though, on her second attempt not to make the same mistake.
Best ever snatch, 88 kilograms in senior competition. That was back in 2007 at the World Champs. Really took her time down the bottom there.
There's definitely some movement there in the right elbow. She was very lucky to get away with that one.
Well, we're at roughly 20 kilograms off what the top 2 will be coming in at. That's certainly what Batsyushka and Shineover have posted as their entry totals. So we're not exactly mixing it for the medals here, but we are soon to be going ahead of what the B group lifters did. That was Anna Everi of Finland lifted the top weights there, 82 kilograms in the snatch, did 100 kilos in the clean and jerk for a 182 total.
Some frustration here. The lift has been called back off the platform. This is Anya Jordalen of Norway. Not sure what the confusion is. The bar is loaded at 80 kilos for a second attempt.
Well, maybe one of the referees thought they spotted a misload. It's always possible. Or who knows? I mean, you do get technical problems, don't you? Clocks and all kinds of things going on here.
Absolutely. She's focused. She's experienced. She knows what she's got to do. Just time to regroup now, going out for a second attempt. Needs to nail this one. Make sure she's not under pressure on her final attempt.
So 80 kilograms again for the Norwegian, who hit 90 kilograms 2 years ago to finish 8th at the European Championships. So well down on that performance at the moment.
Much better, really finished that lift. You can see the smile there. She's in the competition. 1 attempt remaining. I'm not sure how much further she'll progress, but that was a good second attempt.
Takes the pressure off a little bit. She can jump up now, do something a bit more testing. Coming out again is Agnes Chike, who also missed that opening 80 kilogram lift.
Well, that must be what the problem was. She actually got that, as we remember, 2-1 majority. It appears that the technical officials have overruled it as a press out. So, as I pointed out there, the elbow movement cost her that lift.
Yeah, the jury can step in, and they have done. It's not very often they do.
Much better. Nothing wrong with that one. Just wait for the down signal. There it is.
Good lift. A little bit of anger in her face there, and it helped. So, like the Norwegian, 80 kilograms. We have 9 lifters in this A group. Normally we're running with 8, but obviously the entry totals were so close that they decided 9 was fair. They do it so that the B group lifters who go before are obviously not as talented. Their entry totals aren't as high, and and it just allows for a quick competition. Giorgia Bordignon of Italy now coming out for her first attempt at 83 kilograms. The Italian has managed 89 in senior competition. She did that last year at the European Championships, where she just missed out on a top 10 finish, 11th place.
Not quite under the bar there. Very frustrating. Bars out in front. You can see her there shaking her head. She's a little bit dizzy, I think. That's what happens when you exert yourself to the max. See what happened. Just jumped back. Was only a fraction, but left the bar out in front. Your body's not under it. You're not going to stand up.
Katarzyna Ostapska now coming out for her first lift at 83 kilograms. Ostapska, who hit 89 at the recent Polish Championships, was second there, just behind Leżniewska. There was only a kilo in it last year.
These Poles really do have athletes to look up to in Klienowska, Misterska, who have been European medalists on a number of occasions. Great to see the Poles producing some new fresh blood. It's a great first attempt there.
Yeah, very easy indeed. So she might be getting up close to what she did at the Polish Championships. 89, just 6 kilos away from that. Fairly safe opener.
Very nice. Great receiving position there. Sits nice and straight with the bar directly overhead. No excess strain on shoulders or anything. Fantastic.
Giorgia Bordignon of Italy coming out for her second. Missed her opener at 83. Gets it on the second attempt, surely.
Much better there. It's a sense of relief. You've got to get one in, one snatch added to your best clean and jerk gives you a total, so it's important to get yourself in the competition.
I think the coach is saying let's go for 86 next, 3 kilos more. Pretty sensible increase. Well, the Norwegian lifter coming out again now. Coming out for 83 kilograms, her third and final lift. Jordalen.
Full focus on, ja. Mer nå. Kraft opp og sett han på plass. Kraft opp.
Taking a time there, you can see clock down to 10 seconds. Very slow off the floor, didn't seem to explode, but you know what? Solid third attempt.
Yeah, really slow off the ball, wasn't she? Just right in the middle section, just popped it up. Just a no more. 3 white lights. And the Norwegians are happy with that. 83 kilograms, not as good as she did last year, but still finishing on a high there. Now, Agnes Chiquet also going for 83 kilograms. And by virtue of body weight, Jordalen is lighter, so Chiquet will not go ahead here.
She looks focused, doesn't she?
Jusqu'au bout. Allez!
Trying to make up for that first attempt that she missed. Unfortunately, she is left now with just one successful lift in the competition, 80 kilos, that she carries through into the clean and jerk.
Just over the back there.
Yeah, throw her shoulders back there, sat back on it a bit too early. If you throw your shoulders back, it means your hips are going to drive forward. There's a swing on the bar, very, very difficult to steady it overhead. And Leżniewska of Poland coming out now, 85 kilograms,
for her opener. She posted 85 earlier and has stuck with it. 90 kilograms is what she did at the Polish Championships. That was in 2012, end of 2012. European Champs of 2012, she hit 89. This should be within her capabilities.
And it is very comfortable opening attempt. Again, Lesnowska of Poland here, very experienced.
Poland versus Poland. They have had some good battles in their time. At the recent Polish Championships, as I said, it was Ostapska here who finished in second by 1 kilogram. It was very tight.
Dokładnie, Kasia. Porządnie wykończ.
Some good lifting. Isn't it great to see not one lifter but two lifters from the same country really pushing each other on? Sometimes you find the best lifters in pairs, you know, pushing each other, egging each other on. When one lifts a bit more, gives the other that extra bit of enthusiasm, that extra bit of determination to go even further.
So a good lift there, 85. There's one attempt left. Ostapska.
Now you weight list 87. 87.
She's going to come out now. Just all very close now, and we may even see the likes of Maneva or Lepsa join the snatch competition soon. Though Batsiushka and Shineover, if you've just joined us, the two favourites are still way away, at least 10-12 kilos away. Lesniewska then coming out for 87. Go ahead of Ostapska.
Excellent second attempt. Very confident, very smooth, very efficient.
So 2 out of 2, 85, 87. Probably 89 might be the next target, perhaps 90. That's what she did at the Polish Championships, and that was very comfortable.
Absolutely. You can see as soon as the lifter comes off the platform, the first thing they do is quick chat with the coach. What attempt do you want next? Because the coach has to go straight back to the warm-up room and select the next weight.
Bourdignon sent one off to the back, has got one good one, is now going for 87 on her final lift. So a 4 kilo increase from her second attempt.
That's disappointing. I think she'll be disappointed kicking herself there. That's more of a problem with the head than the physical ability. You can see she's got the bar plenty high enough. You only really need to get the bar just past waist height to generate enough momentum to get underneath. That was a confidence issue.
Bożena Ostapska, final lift to make it 3 out of 3 with 87. This, of course, would match Lesniewska. Lesniewska 62.9.
She's done it. Can she stand? If she can, wait for the down signal. That puts her ahead of Lesniewska on body weight.
Well, there's 62.91 and 62.94. There's 3 grams between the two poles. Goodness. Third and final lift. That was a really solid fight there. Good effort. But it's the other Pole who's got a chance to reply here. Lesniewska comes out for her third and final, 2 kilograms up. She is the heavier of the two Poles.
Idzie! Jest! Spokojnie.
She's got it.
Tak miało być.
3 out of 3. Consistency all the way through.
And bragging rights within the Polish camp, so yeah.
You wouldn't want to do that just yet. Not only halfway through the competition, but you can see there the smile, the relief. Halfway through, you can't sit back and relax. That's the first stage over.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is they've both hit 116 at the Polish Championships in the clean and jerk, so it's going to be a good dust-up, this. We're still a little way away from who we assume will be the medalists. So this could be an athlete entering the fray now who could be Irana Lepsa of Romania. Lepsa 5th at the Junior World Championships last year, 2nd at the European Juniors, coming out for 90 kilograms for her first attempt.
It's interesting, she's moved her starting weight down by 5 kilos. She opted for 95, so this is an indication that something has not gone particularly to plan in the warm-up room. Goodness me.
I hope she hasn't hurt her elbow there.
No, she's okay. That was far from perfect there. You can see her shaking her up. Wow.
2 red lights, 1 white. So I guess they're saying...
I've missed something there. Let's have a look at the replay. I can only guess that that's an elbow flexion.
I mean, she stopped the movement at the top in the end. Oh, yeah, wow. That's unfair, isn't it, really? It was just...
No, there's a lot of rotation there in the shoulder. I think as she stood up and staggered, took an awkward step, there was some flexion in the elbows. Looked more like shoulder rotation. She's done that well.
Yeah, it's almost hyperextension, isn't it? Goodness, ouch, that just looks painful to look at.
Yeah, well, not a particularly pleasant lift to watch, but it's going to have taken quite a bit out of her as well, to fight the bar, to steady herself. Yeah, you can see she's in a bit of discomfort there.
Yeah, apologies if your screen's just gone black. There's a little technical problem on site, but it's getting fixed already. So all good, we're back in action. Anna Luzniewska is in the lead for Poland on 89 kilograms, 3 out of 3. And it's Katarzyna Ostapska, who also hit 3 out of 3. The Poles on fire today. Now, this Romanian girl has hit 99 kilograms, did that at the European Juniors last year, so really well within herself here. Bit of a stressful opener, though.
See if she can regain that composure. Hopefully now that elbow won't be troubling her. It's important that she puts this out of her mind and really focuses on the job at hand. Much better. She needs to stand still. So much better. I think that's going to be a massive sigh of relief as she comes off the platform now. Shake of the head. I'm not really sure what's going on with her today. See, she's got it in her leg. She's well strong enough, but she is definitely nursing a sore right elbow after that first attempt.
Yeah, the first attempt did not go particularly well, but 90 kilograms puts her into the lead for the time being. We're still waiting for several to join the party. So Hanna Batsyushka, Marina Shineover, Milka Maneva, all names we're still waiting to see. The snatch master is Hanna Batsyushka, who's at her absolute best, hitting 115 kilograms in the snatch. Now this is the Bulgarian, Milka Maneva, who was lifting very well before 2008. I'm afraid she served a 4-year ban just before the 2008 Olympic Games, through to London, came back for London and finished 5th at the Games there. Now coming out for an opener of 94 kilograms.
The first way. Hey.
It's always disappointing to see any lifter serve the drugs ban. It taints the sport quite badly. But that 94 kilos is comfortably within her range. We snatched 102 previously. You know there's a lot more there.
Absolutely. That's I think a pretty comfortable territory for her. 102.131 was her comeback in London for a 233 total.
Pretty good technician. Not sure why she's standing weight mostly on the left leg there.
Yeah.
Don't know whether she might be carrying a knee injury. Not sure.
Favouring one side, the left side for sure. That might become more prominent as we get heavier. Irana Lepsa, 94 kilograms, third and final. Nursing a bit of an injury on the right elbow, having twisted it somewhat in the opening lift. So I'm not sure she'll have the confidence to go for something really heavy here, but this is still well down on what she's done.
Well, the relevance of this lift, this would put ahead of Milka Maneva. If successful, she can't hold it. So now looks like Milka Maneva is going to be guaranteeing herself there the bronze medal on the snatch, with still 2 attempts left to take.
Yeah, we still have Shineover to come in, and Batsushka, who we always knew would be battling for the gold. So Milka Maneva is, I guess, to be honest, you probably would have picked her as the bronze, really, wouldn't you? There's almost 3 tiers here, and with the Romanian injured there, it may well be that Maneva has a fairly comfortable ride to the bronze through the clean and jerk stage as well.
These Romanians are tough cookies. They'll come back, and their starting weights on the jerk are going to be so close.
Now Hanna Batsushka coming out at 95 kilograms, so she has dropped down from what she had posted as her entry weight. And let's not forget, European record holder, 115 kilograms at her best.
Oh, there goes the elbow. Oh dear.
Maybe that's why she came out early. Obviously things weren't going well in the warm-up. Maybe that's an injury that's happened very recently. She looked extremely uncomfortable under the weight there. And let's have a look again. Oh goodness, yeah, it's just flexed away.
No, you don't want to be seeing that. And do you know what? I'm going to have a job to watch the next one, I think. I don't want to watch the replay.
Goodness me, I don't really... no need to watch the left arm there. I'm afraid that's a dislocation, and...
I don't know that. I don't think that was a complete dislocation. That was a tweak. That was close. Problem is now, she's, you can see there the team doctor giving it a rub. She knows she's tweaked that. That's going to be in her mind now, coming out. And if she has tweaked it, if she has overstrained something, it's obviously going to be a weak point now.
You're tougher than me. That would look more than a tweak. Yeah, that was quite. I guess she's going to come back out again. Surely not.
You're not allowed to tape or strap the elbows either, because the referees need to be able to see a clear elbow lock overhead.
Well, here's the results at the moment. Milka Maneva leads with 94 kilograms. The Bulgarian, now Hanna Batsushka of Belarus, is coming back out again. I have to say, valiantly. I think if the coaches had seen her elbow there, they would not be sending her out. I really don't feel confident that this is going to go up or end in anything other than an extreme strain again. Obviously not dislocated, but it really looked like her left elbow bent absolutely double there in the previous lift.
I've got a weak stomach. I don't want to see that again.
No, well, here we go. Second attempt, 95 kilograms. Batsushka. Oh, it's happened again, yeah.
Oh, she's gone. That's game over. That is absolutely game over. She would be crazy to come out for that. I don't know whether that elbow is actually out, but she has seriously, seriously hurt herself there. Having seen that first attempt, let's not watch this. Having seen that first attempt, though, and see just how much strain that elbow was under. She's obviously strained a ligament or something there, which is going to be a weak point. To put herself under that pressure again, same problem. She's out.
Yeah, there's only so many slow motions to this we need to see. Something's gone snap, and it's obviously bending backwards there. Very, very sad for Hanna Batsushka. She is the European record holder in Snatch. Her only chance of really getting an overall medal as well, is nailing something huge in the snatch, because her clean and jerk isn't particularly good. In fact, it's probably one of the poorest ratios of any top lifter in the world, from snatch to clean and jerk, the difference. So, Milka Mineva coming out for 96 kilograms. And, well, we said she was in the fight for bronze, no longer. Suddenly, the silver, who knows?
She'll be disappointed with that. We know she's capable of it. You know, this is 96. She's done a 102. Oh, you can see the frustration there. Give me that towel, she says. Now, just so you know, as an athlete, in the warm-up room, the coaches would have protected their athletes from what's just gone before. So Milka Mineva would not have seen what's just happened to Hannah Batsuska. I know when I was competing myself, if I ever saw a dislocated elbow, if I ever saw a bad injury, that would finish you off as an athlete. It really does play with the mind.
I mean, it's still in my mind. I mean, it's still in everybody's mind, I'm sure, if you just watched what happened 5 minutes ago. So, yeah, absolutely, I can imagine that's the first thing you would want to do. And you can see there's a whole lot of fuss in the background there around Hannah Batsuska, the European record holder in Snatch, who, we can only speculate, has hurt her elbow very badly, bent it backwards. That was clear from the pictures. Whether she'll be out of the competition, you would assume so. I doubt she'll come in for another snatch. And of course, if she does no clean lifted snatch, she'll be out. She'll have bombed. So,
I think if she's sensible, she'll withdraw from that competition. She's going to risk serious injury if she continues.
Mineva coming out for her final lift. We still have not seen one lifter as well. That's Marina Shineover of Russia.
Much better, much more confident. Just that look of, why didn't I do that on my second attempt?
Yeah, 96 kilograms though. Certainly puts her comfortably into the lead by some 6 kilograms. So it's just Shineover now to come in, assuming that Batsuska has dropped out of the competition due to injury. What's Shineover going to come in at? Well, it's kind of foolish to go in much higher than 99, really, isn't it?
Right.
Get one in.
Do you know what? She doesn't even need to do that. That was a 96. She only needs to come in at 97 to guarantee herself the gold medal on the snatch. But that said, she's sticking to her guns. She's playing her own game. She's coming out at 100, obviously extremely confident. Remember, her best is only 104.
Yeah, I mean, she's great at the clean and jerk. I mean, good at the snatch as well, of course, but clean and jerk's where she is tremendous. Pop that up with ease, though. That looked really smooth. Great power there.
Interesting to watch. Different. She doesn't even seem to be using much momentum on the bar there. That is nothing but brute strength. She seems to hang on quite a long time at the top before dropping underneath. Not the way I would advise to coach, because she's wasting time there. As that bar's moving upwards, she should be dropping. But you know what? I'm not going to criticise her here. 100 kilos on the snatch. She's in gold medal position.
She is indeed. Though yourself, Michaela, you've lifted some very big weights at this body weight. 101, I believe, your best.
Well, I wish I had my time again looking at this. 101 was my best. I snatched 100 at the Commonwealth Games in Melbourne. At this category, I could have been in with a shot of a medal here. But hey, you know, I've had my time.
You're a whole lot younger than me, and you are talking about a potential little mini comeback, but I won't rib you about that on there.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Shineover in the lead, 100 kilos, 2 lifts still to come. Yeah, you did very well recently at the Welsh.
Oh, that was a bit of a wind-up, to be honest. I was entered last minute. I didn't even know that I was competing. I hadn't competed. I haven't lifted a weight for 2.5 years. Came back, did 80 snatch, 95 clean and jerk. Just playing.
Well, in case you don't know who Michaela Breeze is, sitting next to me, double Olympian, multiple European medalist, multiple gold medalist at the Commonwealth Games, and absolutely lifted in this weight category. So nobody can speak with more expertise than Michaela on these women. Now coming out now, Shineover, who is going for 103, and as you said, 104, her very best. But that 100 looked like a warm-up lift.
Absolutely. And I think we can categorically say right now as well that Hanna Batsuska is out of the competition, unfortunately, with that elbow injury. Has declined her third and final attempt. That was better. Much quicker underneath the bar that time. 103. She's in shape here for a new personal best. One attempt to go. The question is, how far can she extend that lead? Very businesslike, always very focused, never fusses, completely in her own zone.
Just a lovely looking lift. No shake at all there. It looks well within herself. Stacks of power.
Sits very, very straight. Doesn't even appear to be in the deepest squat position possible. You know, that technique works for her. And just absolutely solid underneath the bar. Very dynamic.
Yeah, all lifters are a little bit different in terms of flexibility, aren't they? And you do see some lifters, their bottom touches the platform occasionally for those who are super flexible. It's a good thing to have in weightlifting, though, isn't it? I mean, it's the tighter you are, the more difficult it is, especially in snatch, to get the positions.
Yeah, in the snatch, you want to be able to drop as deep as possible. Obviously, then you don't have to move the bar quite so high. But at the same time, you need to be able to sit nice and straight, so the bar is directly overhead. If you're leaning forward, bottom up, then you're going to be putting the shoulders under unnecessary strain. And when you're lifting year in, year out, doing the kind of training sessions, volumes, intensities that these lifters will be, you can't afford to be in the wrong position.
No, not at all. And if you fancy taking up a career in weightlifting, whatever you do, don't hit the beach weights either. There's nothing worse than doing lots of bench press to make your shoulders really tight. You have to have incredibly flexible shoulders to find it comfortable under the bar. 105 kilograms then. This is a new personal best, and really running away with this snatch competition now that Batsuska has dropped out. So Marina Shineover of Russia coming out for her third and final lift.
You see the way she was walking up the stairs there, one step at a time. She might be carrying a bit of a knee injury there. And she's got it. Third attempt, look at that, absolutely nailed it. Personal best. Are we going to see a smile?
I don't think so. I mean, it's as if